Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have another dev talk video. In the devs, we're speaking on 1.5.5 beta, which is the next one, and also future updates, custom battles, villages, bandits, and more. I also have a lot of dev videos on my channel, so if you'd like to see more info, check out the other videos on my channel. There's a lot of them. There's discussion videos that are longer. There's, dev talks like this that are shorter. Whatever you want to see, I have a lot of Bannerlord content on my channel for you guys to check out. Also, I'm going to link the official forums from Bannerlord down below. If you want to go check it out for yourself, join the forums. This is where I get most of my replies from. And like always, I have a script. It's going to be on the screen right now. Everything that I say, all the links that are stated, they're all going to be down below in the description. You guys can read along or do whatever you guys want to do. So without further ado, here we go. First, we have a dev making a statement on when specific changes are coming and which patch they will be on. First, he states that developments to fix snowballing are pretty much finished, but will not be on the next patch, which is 1.5.5. They will be in 1.5.6. Also states that a lot of data was collected with the snowballing issue and will be published with further details sometime this Friday, which is today. So I will cover this whole thread when it does come out. We're going to do a longer discussion video and figure it all out together. Next, the dev states that the campaign team is working on rebellions, and we should see rebellions be ready at around 1.5.6 or 1.5.7. Lastly, the dev ends with stating that 1.5.5 beta is currently being tested for bugs, but there's no ETA when it will be out. That is probably why we don't see the snowballing fixes in 1.5.5. It is because 1.5.5 was already finished. About a week ago, they stated, maybe a little bit longer, and they have been testing it for bugs before they do, pretty much post it to the public. So this is pretty good info in my opinion. Yes, it's not the most concrete and exact date data that a lot of people want, but that's development. It does take time. There are delays, but they are working on it, and it's good to see, and I can't wait to see what the changes do look like. Second, we have a player speaking on custom battles. The feature you have instead of the campaign, you can, I think it's like the third feature down the row where it says custom battles. You can make your own battle happen, either siege, village, whatever you want to do. And we have a player pretty much, having suggestions on how to improve the feature with adding 3 new things to it. First one is the ability to choose the time of day, which makes sense to me. Second, all maps should have a screenshot of the map. Makes sense to me. Third, you should be able to pick what troops you want in the battle whenever you click the 4 category icons that make up an army, whether it's infantry, archers, horsemen, or horse archers. So the devs do respond and state that choosing the time of day is doable and they will look into it. The second suggestion, which is the screenshots of the map, it is planned, but there's no ETA on, as of right now. They don't know exactly how they want to do it, but for right now, they don't know. The third option for troops was actually in the game, the dev state, but it was cut due to QA testers saying it was too much micromanagement. The dev state it will be brought up internally again. Pretty much it's going to be brought up, and they're going to think about maybe they should put it back in the game because it is in the code. It's just not kind of activated in a way. Personally, I think all these changes do make sense and they are needed. I think it was a mistake to take the troop choice option out of custom battles. I know I would have spent a lot more time in custom battles if I could mess around with that option and like make armies of only this unit or only that unit or a mix and match and all that. I think that would be very good to the game. I think it would bring a lot of life to the custom battle, custom battle feature, because right now it's not like a thing that most people use, if that kind of makes sense, right? I'm pretty sure there's mods out there that, have a better custom battle feature than the game itself by a far shot, in my opinion. Third, we have a player asking about bandit camps around villages and states he has not seen them before. The devs state that there are 3 bandit camps in every village scene and that this is a feature that has been here from the start. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. This is news to me. I never knew of this. I'm going to pretty much jump in the game now. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to show you guys when I am done. Alrighty, now we're in game. Let's take a walk through the lands. I did it before, so I know exactly where they're at. But here they are. So this is the beginning. So if you go all the way this way, and this is different for all the different scenes too. So very interesting actually. But so the first one is right over here. You go up this path. Oh no, it's actually over here. There it is. So this is the first bandit location. The thing about that I have to say about this is, yes, there's a location for it, but there's not much to do here. There's not really like a bandit or anything like that. I think what would make this very, very cool, in my opinion, is if you actually put like 2 or 3 bandits at each one of these huts. And also, whenever you enter a village, there's a small chance that they will attack the village when you enter it, and you have a chance to defend it. And then if you defend it successfully, you get what's it called, reputation with that village. I think that would be a great addition. It's a small addition, and I think it needs to be in the game. But here's the first one. Now if we go all the way down over here, but I did not know about this feature, so I think it's actually very cool that this is a feature. You know, that they did build this in. I just need them to kind of, you know, make it into something other than just a structure, you know. But the second one is around here, and they're all different, so I guess it's like different bandits would be in there or something like that. But I think it's a good framework for a mod creator who wants to actually, you know, put something in there, or if the official games people want to do that too. So the second one should be right over here. As you can see, it's a little bit different. Again, just a little camp. And then the third one is right down here, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. This is kind of more similar to the last one, but yeah, very cool. I did not know about this, I'll be honest with you. This is news to me, but I think they need to work on it a little bit further, and you know, add some bandits here, kind of like have a chance maybe to interact with them the same way you can interact them in a town. Have the chance to attack the villagers, and you can obviously fight, or you can leave. You know, it's up to you, right? Something like that would be very, very cool. But yeah, let's get back to the dev talk. Fourth, we have a player asking why anyone would ever bother looking around a town or village scene since there is little to do. The devs respond that the player's feedback is fair, but states that bandit camps, what's it called? They're there for quests and issues, and they will eventually, you know, kind of like, you will eventually get to them if you do the quests and issues. Next, another player asks about modding tools being available on the Epic Games Store, and the devs reply that at this moment you need to be on Steam to access the modding tools. Like I stated in a previous video, Epic Games Store is not just there yet. Steam is years ahead of any really competitor at this point. It is unfortunate, but I think in the future they might be a good contender, but it does take years to make sure you have all these like features that Steam does, because they've been around for a very long time, you know. Now, onto the village and town scenes. I do agree with the player in terms of little content in the scenes. Now, here's how I would fix it and make it more interesting. So I'm just going to kind of list it off. So first, add bandit NPCs that can fight in villages. There's a % chance they might fight the villagers. And if you win, if you help, you get relationship. Very simple. Second, add small chests or pouches or whatever in all scenes that are hidden and either have food, gear, treasure like jewelry, or stuff of that nature. I think that would be very fun to find, whether it's like random placements, or even if it's like, you know, just a place that's like every scene has its own different place. I think that would be great. Do not tell us how much chests there are, and just let people find it over time. I think that'd be very good for the game. Third, add very small fetch quests, very small ones. It's going to add more dialogue. It's going to add more kind of like stuff you can do. And it's just going to feel like, you know, just a little bit more active. Like what I mean is pretty much, let's say a quest where a farmer is on the field. You talk to him. He's like, hey, man, I can't find my bucket. So then in that scene, you go around and you try to find a bucket. It's very simple. And then you bring it back to him. It's very simple. You get a relationship boost for that. Or let's say a child has lost their toy. You go find it, you get a relationship boost. Very simple in my opinion. I think it can be done. And these are only a few, but I think they are doable and make stuff a lot more interesting. There's a lot more that I could think of this. I could like list this for days, but there's a lot of potential in my opinion. A lot of potential, and hopefully some of it does get worked on. But that is pretty much all these statements and replies for now, and if anything new comes up, I will make a video and keep you guys informed. Like I stated, I am going to make that video once the pretty much like the snowballing issue being fixed thread with all the data and code and the graphs and whatever. Whenever that comes out, I will be covering the whole thing. Don't you guys worry. That will be covered today whenever it does come out. But yeah, always will keep you guys informed. Lastly, I am going to end this video in the same way I end most of my update and dev talk videos. I want to thank the developers for staying active and bringing good changes. Yes, they're a little bit slower, but it is what it is. You know, that's development. That's, you know, they're working on some big stuff. They're working on rebellions and all that, and that probably is taking time. Also, I have a video how you can revert your game to any other patch released or to the current patch if you are having problems. Check out the video below. It's a very simple tutorial. It will get you to where you need to go. Also, I did start a Patreon, nothing crazy, basic support. There's no paywalling. My content is always going to be free. It's just another way to support me. So the link to that will be down below as well. And hopefully this video was informative. And like always, stay safe.